What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. I want to take a moment and say thank you for all the support on the last video and welcome to all the new subscribers. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily XRP content. And congratulations to Hicks on the giveaway. Every video we give away $10 in XRP. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to be eligible for the giveaway. And if you do win, join the Telegram group. It's a free chat group to talk about crypto. Even if you don't win the giveaway, join the Telegram, link in the video description below. So we had a relief rally in crypto. Before I get into XRP stuff, I have some very bullish information that you're going to want to see towards the end. The CPI data came out today, and as you can see here, Bitcoin is rallying up to 18.7K. But what could the XRP price be if it is deemed a security? If it's deemed a commodity? And I have a great clip here where this guy, CFTC chairman, talking about this outcome.
Is it a security, first and foremost? And if it's not a security, it is most likely a commodity. And so that is the initial sort of test. What I will say is the interesting thing, unlike other kinds of investment contracts, is a digital asset can transform itself throughout time. So you can have a situation where something in an initial coin offering is very much a security, but over time the system becomes more and more decentralized. The enterprise that originally sort of sponsored the currency is no longer in the fore. The thing is sort of running itself. There's an intangible value, that's there. So you can have things that actually switch back and forth. You could also imagine a scenario where something is very much decentralized, but then all of a sudden, there's a pullback. The company gets more involved in it. It starts to look more like a common enterprise where profits are derived from the activity of others, thereby meeting the Howey test. But I think all things being equal, if you approach it as, is this a security? And if you come to the conclusion it's not with the SEC, it's most likely going to.
Imagine that outcome where XRP is deemed to be a commodity, how fast the price moves. We've talked about this many times before. Even if Ripple could be guilty for doing an ICO initially, like what the CFTC chairman just said before you, over time with proper decentralization, an asset can change from being a security to a commodity. Also, if you guys use Twitter, tweet at me, DrippyXRP. Link is also in the video description below. I love engaging with you guys on Twitter. $80 XRP. Here we have eGrag Crypto talking about the potential of an $80 price target, which I believe is totally in the cards and achievable. It has been discussed as being a potential target in the super cycle. He says, XRP candle 21 and $80 target update. If my thesis or candle count is rhyming with current price action of XRP, and if historical price action will rhyme again, then XRP targets are as follows: 60 cents down to 20 cents, up to $1.2 to $3 to $13 to $60, and then to $80. To get this, he used something called fractal analysis based off the last bull run in 2018, talking about this candle from 2017 and copying this initial impulse. Taking that candle would put us from where XRP is right now, 30 cents, to a potential $80 price target. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but if I came and visited you in 2010 and told you $1 in Bitcoin would be worth $6 million in just a decade, I would call myself crazy as well. History doesn't repeat, but it does often rhyme. And look at what XRP did in 2017, a 1,500% gain in a few months, without any regulatory clarity, any external fundamental catalyst, like a positive lawsuit outcome with positive regulation. And these future XRP prices would coincide with more regulatory clarity and institutional money. 2023 to 2025 is the accelerated rollout of ISO 222, CBDCs, real-time gross settlement, and institutional money. It's also the year of AI and automation. Many jobs will be lost, and universal basic income will come back to the table. What better way to execute a payment system for universal basic income with direct CBDC deposits from the Federal Reserve? And if you guys like that type of content, if you're excited about the future potential of XRP and you want to support me, smash the like button. Thank you in advance. And here I have a tweet from one of the first 10 employees of Ripple. He does not tweet nonsense. He gives his rational opinions, and you better not look past what he's saying. Bob Way says, I'm thinking something will be finalized soon. It seems crazy for the SEC not to settle, especially with the current contrast with FTX. Ripple, 10 years of building value and 0 victims. FTX, incompetence, fraud, and a puff of smoke. And who's being sued? It's time Gary Gensler must resign. And Charles Gasparino, who's been making waves in the Ripple community as of recent, spreading a lot of FUD, uncertainty, and doubt, says the crypto community sees a bloodbath if the SEC prevails against Ripple in the form of more regulatory oversight that will impact nearly every sector, including the exchange business, given Gary Gensler's desire to force registration of every coin but Bitcoin. This lawsuit's much bigger than Ripple, and whether you like XRP or you do not, this is the first of many dominoes if Ripple loses this lawsuit. It's much bigger than just Ripple and XRP. This is for all of cryptocurrency. And today we had the CPI numbers released for inflation. CPI came in at negative 0.1% month over month, beating the expectations. Now, we can't look into these numbers too much. Of course, this is good news, but we've talked about this in previous videos. The consumer price index and the inflation numbers are being manipulated. The CPI, they literally tell you they have changed the weight on the basket of goods. They have literally changed the formula that is used to determine how much inflation. And ask yourself, why would they change the formula that determines the inflation outcomes? Because they're lying to you about how bad it truly is. What if I told you the majority of the last 6 bear market declines happened after the Fed pivot? So once the Fed pivots and starts lowering interest rates, this is when we can see the next bull market. But don't get too fast on this. Typically, after the Fed pivots is when we see the bear market drawdown. Fed pivot, down 50%. Fed pivot, down 50%. Fed pivot, down 35%. So while we are waiting for the Fed to pivot to increase monetary stimulus, the real dump will happen after the Fed pivots. So if you think we're at the bottom now, think again. There's a lot more to come. If you guys want $41 guaranteed, sign up with Webull, deposit a penny. You can get up to $3,000 in free stocks. You're guaranteed a minimum value of $41 just for signing up and depositing a penny. Sell the stocks, buy XRP, do whatever you want with the free money, but don't miss out on this. It does end soon. Link is in the video description below. Now I want to end you with this clip right here. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.
XRP? Because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution, XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple, who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America. Ripple, who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve. Ripple, a former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division. Ripple, leading Australia's CBDC effort. Ripple, who hired a former Treasury of the United States. Ripple, 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board. Ripple, 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team. Ripple, who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website. Ripple.
So I think you get the point. Thank you guys for joining me. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment Ripple to the moon. It supports the channel a lot when you finish the video. So let me know you're a loyal subscriber by commenting Ripple to the moon, and tweet at me on Twitter. Links in the video description below. Until next time.